I've made over $2,100 in the last 10 days.
I would recommend to anybody.
EasyFBCommissions is really worth the cash.
Step-by-step instructions.
Extremely easy to use.
I even made $120 just in the first couple of days with messing around with it.
It's amazing how this product gives you money.
This EasyFB commission really fits on me.
This one in particular was created by a couple of online marketers who were very successful.
I'm making money while I'm sitting here making this video.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the effort that you make to help others.
Hey, it's Justin here, and I know, in real life, you just don't see that. And what happens on this video is even more unlikely. Because what you're about to see is a real, honest-to-God, internet marketing millionaire with a verified track record of helping thousands of students go online full-time for nearly a decade. Actually hand you, for free, his personal no-fail system for turning 12.8 minutes, an honest 26 clicks of your mouse, and a Facebook account into a rock-solid $350 to $450 per day income stream online in just days. Legally, ethically, without losing a single Facebook friend. In fact, you're just 15 minutes and 15 seconds from your first autopilot commission online. Well, all that actually happens on this page, right here. If you've got the croutons to watch this baby till the end. And it's all made possible by a click-to-play software interface that taps directly into an $853 million opportunity that's untouched and about to blow. And I know, when I mention making 350 bones per day, that doesn't sound like much compared to the $1,000,000,000 and 38 cents being promised daily by the recent onslaught of mysteriously unfamiliar one scam a day paid actor dudes. But try to keep two things in mind. One, this is real money you'll actually see, not currency only redeemable in guru fantasy land. And all this I'll prove to you beyond a shadow of a doubt in just a moment. And two, there's no limit to how many times you can repeat this process. You see, the opportunity we're going to be exploiting right now on the Facebook network is growing at a clip of 200% per week as we speak. Folks, that's faster than the interest on Jimmy Tucker's back taxes. So you know we're talking about something big. And since the entire market is still clueless on this opportunity, you're going to waltz into this wide-eyed with zero competition. So you can lay down this strategy successfully, creating new passive streams of commissions, each worth hundreds per day, to your heart's content, in as many niches as you can dream up. So your income literally becomes limited only by your imagination. And when you understand all that, then you might start to understand my partner and me, and how I just raked in a cool $650,000 in affiliate commissions from an uber-comfortable beach house off the coast of Playa del Carmen. Hi, I'm Justin Mickey, and this is my partner in profit, Sean. And if you're sick and tired of learning how to make money online from bimbos and hucksters, barely qualified to run a tilt-a-whirl at a traveling carnival, let alone an online business, you're in luck. I don't know how you did it, but you finally landed on somebody who actually knows what they're doing. And if you need to verify that, it's simple. Just Google me and find out about the dozen blindingly successful products I've come out with in the past several years, including carbon copy commissions, viral monopoly, internet marketing gone wild, 5-minute membership sites, and many more. Each of which has gone on to help thousands of raw rookies fire their bosses and live a lifestyle of their own creation, bought and paid for by what I call smart internet marketing. Real recognizes real, as they say, which is why my students keep coming back. There's no strippers here, no Russian hackers. My students get just one thing from me: the truth about exactly what they need to do today to break through online. And until recently, I was telling my students to avoid traffic software, like a resurgence of the bubonic plague. Why? Because I was yet to find a single one that pulled more money into your bank account than it sucked out. That was until I built my own, and saw this show up at my mud-caked doorstep. For those of you from Rio Linda, that's a lot of gamula. And when I realized that I'd done that without writing a single line of content, without building a single link, without an email list or website, using any prior connections, or waiting for the Google fairy to sprinkle magic dust on my money pages, I knew two things. Automatic traffic really is possible. And I was about to turn my industry upside down. Prepare for your financial life to take flight. See this? I don't mean to brag, but here's what me and Sean bring in on a typical month. How about yourself? And although that seems like a lot, I know now this is actually ridiculously easy to do when you know what you're doing. It all boils down to a fundamental principle of wealth creation. And it goes like this. Knowledge isn't just power. Knowledge is money. And when you've got the right knowledge, it doesn't take a lot of work to create a small fortune online. Isn't that right, Sean?
Hey, Justin's partner, Sean here. And you don't need a lot of different methods to make money online. All you need is one. Just one technique that works like hell. One method. Then you can scale up, down, and sideways to completely break through to the inner sanctum of internet marketing. And I'm living proof of that. I bought a huge house in France because of one technique that actually worked. The one you're about to receive. And I bought this Wave Runner because of one method. And I'm able to treat my wife to her dream car because of one method. Once you find it, you just rinse, repeat until you hit your dream life. My search for the one eventually took me to the Warrior War Room, an elite paid members-only forum inside the world's most active internet marketing board online. Only to learn that there's an even more exclusive forum, totally hidden from the public, where the true giants roam. Don't ask me how, because to this day it could get me busted, but I got in, and when I did, I didn't make a splash. I didn't say a word, I sealed my mouth shut, and I just watched in awe, like I was watching Isaiah Thomas on a tier in Game 6. Believe it or not, these are not the same guys blabbing about their strategies on $5 WSOs. These guys, they're quiet. They're in the 5K per day club, minimum. And they laugh like Dr. Evil on a buzz watching everyone else trying to eke out a single sale by hand, while they've got small villages of yes men overseas handling absolutely everything from soup to nuts. On cruise control, they'd casually banter about strategies at the time I couldn't believe. Well, that's how it went for a while anyway, until I began to notice a recent trend. The elite marketers were all quietly making their move over to Facebook, the new king of the jungle, and they were doing it in droves. Not an original concept, except what they were doing on Facebook was a horse of a different pixel. It was as if everyone marketing on Facebook knew a few power chords while they played jazz, doing things at a completely different level. And now that I knew where Facebook was where I needed to be, I might actually have a shot at implementing the stuff they talked about. In fact, there was one particular Facebook strategy they kept talking about. The Black Diamond Strategy, BD for short. This was their bread and butter, their holy grail, which somehow they're all using in hundreds of niches to create 300 to 500 per day commission streams, on demand. But how cruel it was that everyone kept talking about the Black Diamond non-stop, but nobody actually laid it out for me. Because if you didn't understand their lingo on this forum, that meant you didn't belong there. The gaps in my knowledge haunted me like a Girl Scout cookie salesman ringing the bell during the Super Bowl. Until one day, I just went nuts. Took out a spreadsheet. I said, I'm going to nail this or die trying. I ignored the world for an entire week, trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Wrote down every single possible combination of what the strategy could be, until I had something that was workable. Tried it out each night and realised it was wrong the next morning when my account remained empty. One night I went straight through the night without bathroom breaks, defying all urological norms. And when my work was done, I could have sworn I looked like Jeff Goldberg after a 3-day bender. I slept 12 hours straight the next day, woke up expecting the same thing I'd see in my affiliate accounts as every other day, tumbleweeds. But I didn't. Instead, I saw this. This is a single sale. I did it. A gleaming ray of light broke through the dark cloud of my online life. It took me about 10 hours of work to generate one sale, but at least I got paid. Now, if I could just cut out the manual labour, I knew I could scale this to the moon. Now, I didn't have the budget these guys did for a team of outsourcers, but I had something just as great. A friend of mine from college was a programmer. I'd introduced him to his fiancée, so he owed me big time. I made a quick screen capture video of what I was doing with 2 little words in the email. Automate this. The disk came back about a month later. Suddenly, this entire strategy was available to me at the push of a button. 26 clicks was all it took to have this process repeated for me, automatically, through the entire day. The software we now know as EasyFBCommissions was born. Look at what this revolution in technology can now legitimately do in a single day. Here's a fresh account. Notice the date? Now, I'm going in to activate the software. Ready for this? Boom, boom, boom. Watch that sucker grow like Pinocchio's nose during a joint session of Congress. Isn't she beautiful? Don't you wish this was your account filling up with cash right now, to wash your worries away about money? Well, if you stick around, it will be. This is what a little bit of insider knowledge and smart technology can do. Now, I need to remind you that the income you're seeing here is only the tip of a ridiculously huge iceberg. The traffic source this taps into is unlimited, and I've made so much from this, I'm already feeling almost guilty. Not that guilty, but just guilty enough to want to help somebody who's now sitting where I sat, doing what I did, to just give them the same privilege I had. Nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, I'm giving a couple of you access for next to nothing. And I mean that, as you'll soon see. Hey Justin, pick it up from here and tell them about the price.
Well, putting a price on this is like trying to put a price on paradise. Because that's about the life I'm now living thanks to this. I go where I want, when I want, and I buy what I want without looking at price, thanks to this software. And if that isn't paradise, I don't know what is. So any amount I charge for this really isn't enough. But you know what? I just don't believe in making money off people who can barely support their family as it is. I figure if I can truly help you without hurting myself in any way, that's my duty as a human being. Just as it's your duty to repay the favor to the next guy when you've actually made it big. Now, I shouldn't come out a loser either. So I went and figured out the minimum I could charge per person to ensure the software is properly updated and supported while keeping costs to an absolute minimum. I did you the favor of having one of the nerds in accounting figure this out to the penny, so that I can truly say you're paying nothing for the software and only for the maintenance. It so happens, with the numbers I expect to accept, that comes out to $42.70. That's just a small one-time fee of $42.70 to ensure the software that pays your bills on time and every time continues to do so without a hiccup. Now, buying anything without a guarantee blows. So let's not do that, okay? I'm here to give you a taste of the life of a passive income rock star, not to force you into a purchase you don't really want. So I'm going to give you 60 full days and nights on my dime for you to bite down as hard as you can into this, the biggest profit geyser of 2012. And if you don't like it for any reason, if the money's too much of a responsibility for you, if the cash is only coming in half as fast as you expected, or you think the members area is haunted or just plain ugly, c'est la vie. And you get all your cash back within 48 hours. No beefs, no drama. Just every penny back. Just like you do for me. Now, there is one teeny little catch to this, and you might have expected this, but we can't let everybody and their grandmother in. In fact, we can't take in that many folks at all. Why? Because we're of the unusual belief that customers aren't cattle in my book. So if you buy from me, I've got to be there for you until I have the satisfaction of seeing you succeed, or this just isn't worth my time. So if you see this sold out sign below like this, instead of a download button, you know what that means. It means we're full, and yeah, that's going to suck for a lot of people. But if you did arrive in time and you're seeing the big download order button below, I want you to do 2 things. Number 1, dance the jig because you're one lucky bastard. And number 2, prepare for what's about to happen with real tangible goals so you can get maximum benefit from what's about to happen next. Here's what I mean. So take out a pen pad or Word doc you won't lose right now. Write down how much money you know you need to be making every single month on autopilot, so you never have to work a real job again. Ensure this number covers everything you need, including fund money, vacation expenses, a house in La Jolla with a garage full of classic surfboards, and even the startup cash for that dairy farm you always dreamed of owning. Whatever it takes to float your boat and have you living life to the max. Put it all there and write the total monthly amount you'd need to make it all happen. Got it? Good. Now, just firmly commit yourself to that number right now. Commit yourself to stay locked in a room with EasyFBCommissions, setting up money-making campaigns until you've hit the bullseye. And now I can be sure you're going to get the most out of the experience. Okay? Here comes your next step, and listen up because I won't repeat it. And if you blow it, somebody could take your spot. If that fat, happy yellow button is still there, you need to click it just once. When you do that, you'll hit a page that looks exactly like this. You fill in your order info there and hit the checkout button. Then you'll be taken directly to EasyFBCommissions, where you'll be setting up your first income stream 26 clicks later. Do it now. Hit the button and blaze that path to your dreams. See you on the inside. This is Justin.
And this is Sean.
Peace.